Hi, welcome. My name is Timia. I'm sharing information about healthy living, raw vegan eating, and fasting. Currently, I'm doing a 40-day raw vegan fast, and I am on the day 15. Um, Today, I would like to share information about traditional religious fasting types. Religious fasting exists in many traditions and takes different forms depending on beliefs, calendar, and purpose. In Christianity, the most important fast is during the Lent. The Lent is a 40-day long period before the Easter. Many Christians give up certain foods and often meat or personal luxuries. In some traditions, for example, Roman Catholic Church, Ash Wednesday and God Friday involve stricter fasting. Other type of Christian fasting is God Friday, observed with fasting and abstinence in many denominations. Eastern Orthodox fast can be, which includes the Nativity fast, Apostles fast, and Dormition fast. This is often vegan style fasting, no meat, dairy, sometimes oil. So it's very interesting how many type of fasting it's only in the Christianity. Other religions, for example, the Islam has also many fasting periods. The most important in the Ramadan. The Ramadan is a 1 month long fast, which is from dawn to sunset. It's working with no food, drink, or smoking during daylight. I think it's very restrictive, but and it's for 1 month, so it's a really hard fasting period. And this is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, so it's very important. There is voluntary fasts also in Islam. Monday and Thursday fast, and day of Ashura, and the 6 days of Shawwal. Other religions like Judaism, like the so in Judaism, the Yom Kippur is the holiest day of the year. So they are fasting this day, and it means 25-hour complete fast, no food or drink. Similar with Tisha B'Av, when also 1 day fasting restriction. And there are minor fast days in the year, like fast of Esther and 10th of Tevet and 7th of Tammuz. So these are the fasts for Judaism, and some really religious people fasting before Sabbath also. In Hinduism, there are very different varies fasting period. For example, the Navaratri, which is 9 days of partial fasting. Some avoids grains, meat, onion, and garlic. The other fast is Ekadashi. It's happened twice a month, and it's often no grains or beans allowed on this fasting period. The third fasting period is Shivaratri. Devotees may fast for 24 hours. And these are for Hinduism. And in the Buddhism, monks often avoid eating after noon. Lay followers may fast on Uposatha days. Focus is discipline and detachment. In Jainism, there is one of the strict fasting tradition in these religions, and complete fasting with no food, sometimes no water, and there is a major fast during Pariushana. Religious fasting can affect the body and the mind in different ways, depending on the type of fast, its duration, and the person's health status. And the religious fasting has also potential health benefits. For example, the metabolic improvements observed, especially in structured fast like Ramadan and some Christian fasting traditions, improved insulin sensitivity, lower blood sugar in healthy individuals, and mild fat loss, and improved cholesterol in some adults, some studies. The body can shift from using glucose to using stored fat for energy. Other benefits is cellular repair. Longer fast may stimulate autophagy and process where the body clears damaged cells. This has been studied in medical fasting and time-restricted eating models. However, short daily fast, like dawn to sunset fasting, may produce only modest effects. Other benefits is the digestive rest. Fasting can reduce bloating, improve gut rest cycles, and decrease late night eating. Some people report better digestion afterward. The other benefits is mental and emotional effects. Many people report increased mental clarity and improved self-discipline, heightened spiritual focus, or reduced emotional eating. And also with religious fasting, need to discuss the purpose behind the spiritual purpose behind the fasting. Across religions, fasting is less about food itself and more about inner transformation. While practice is different, the spiritual purpose tends to overlap in meaningful ways. This ways is when somebody drawing closer to the divine. Fasting reduces physical distractions, and attentions can turn toward prayer, meditation, and worship. During Ramadan, Muslims fast to deepen consciousness of God. In Lent, Christians fast as a way of preparing spirituality for Easter. On Yom Kippur, Jews fast to focus entirely on repentance and reconciliation with God. When body is quieted, the soul can speak more clearly. And other aspect, when self-discipline and mastery over desires can happen, when hunger reminds the practitioner that they are not controlled by physical cravings, and spiritual life is higher than bodily appetite. In traditions like Buddhism and Jainism, fasting cultivates detachment from material attachment and ego. This time the freedom comes from self-control. And the other aspect is repentance and atonement. Fasting can express humility, sorrow, and a desire for more cleansing. Yom Kippur centers on repentance. Biblical fasting often accompanied confession and turning away from wrongdoing. Some Christians fast on Good Friday, in a remembrance of penitence. Physical humility mirrors inner humility. And the other aspect is solidarity with the poor and cultivating compassion. Experiencing hunger can even temporarily, can increase empathy for those who lack of food daily and encourage charity and generosity. In Islam, Ramadan strongly emphasizes feeding the poor and giving charity. They said hunger softens the heart. Other aspect is in the religious tradition is purification. Many traditions view fasting as a way to cleanse, cleaning the body, mind, and intentions and attachments. In Navratri, fasting often symbolizes purification and devotion. In Hinduism, more broadly, fasting can be an offering of discipline to the divine. So simplicity can create clarity. Other aspect is gratitude. After fasting, food feels more precious, and everyday blessing feel amplified. The breaking of the fast becomes spiritually meaningful. So when deprivation increases appreciation. Other aspect is awareness and mindfulness. Hunger becomes a spiritual signal, a reminder to pray, a reminder of purpose, and a reminder of dependence on something greater. In contemplative traditions, fasting heightens inner awareness. In a common thread, although practice is different, fasting generally aims to detach from the physical, reorient toward the spiritual, and transform the heart. It is not meant to punish the body, but to train it in service of higher values. So this video is for today. I hope you like it. If you have any question or comment from fasting, you can put it to the comment section and I will answer to it. Thank you for listening and have a nice day. Bye.